Hey everyone, I'm Angela, and I thought we'd get started right away. So let's start on our yoga mats on our backs. Okay, so lay down and either lay long on the floor, okay, or you can have your soles of the feet on the mat and then just like your knees touch right there in the center. Okay, close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Lay your arms down alongside your body. And take a deep breath in. And exhale. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Take your hands and place them on your tummy. As we take this time to detox, decompress, release tension, release stress. It's a mindful way of breathing and engaging the body with that breath. So it's with your hands on your tummy, breathe in and just feel a slight release of your tummy. When you exhale, engage the abdomen as you pull back towards your spine. Yeah. When you breathe in, just a slight release of the abdominal cord, so don't worry about any outer flesh here. And then exhale, engage, so you get a sense that there's a string behind the navel, the belly button, it pulls back from the spine, pulls back to the spine. Breathe in. And breathe out and feel that engagement, that connection. Keep breathing. Now I invite you, if possible, add on just a touch more. With that exhale, the navel pulling back towards the spine, is it possible at the lower abdomen, just below the belly button, above the pelvis, to also pull back there? And it's a sense of even connecting there to your sacrum, the roundness of your sacrum, or slight roundness. So breathe in, slight release of the abdomen, and exhale an engagement towards the back body. Yeah. All right, so we'll continue to do that. I'll offer reminders, hopefully not incessant reminders for that core engagement, okay? So knees to the chest, okay? You can give yourself a little squeeze and then place your arms down. I like to goal post them so that they're bent at the elbow. Palms face up, knees together. Pull the knees just slightly away from the tummy. Breathe in, knees are close together if not touching. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees to the right. And again, exhaling as you pull that abdomen to your back body. Good. Now inhale, lift the knees. And then exhale over to the other side, so the left. Good. And we'll just keep warming up this way. Breathe in, knees touching or as close together as possible. Exhale, drop the knees to the right. Yeah. And hopefully both shoulders stay to the floor as much as possible. Okay. Inhale, lift the knees. And exhale, knees over to the left. Okay. Again, both shoulders close to the floor as possible, hopefully touching at some point. Breathe in. Don't worry about it if they don't today. And then exhale, go to the other side, right. Okay, breathe in, lift the knees, keep them touching if possible, and then exhale, knees to the left. Navel pulls to the back body. Next time we'll stay. Bring the knees up as you inhale. Wonderful. And then exhale, knees to the right side. And hold and stay. You can take your right hand to your knees if you like that. Okay, lower the left shoulder more. Yeah. And you can turn your gaze away from the knees, look over the left shoulder. Good. Notice you may increase this twist as you pull the navel and the lower abdomen to the spine, the sacrum on every exhale. Breathe in. Good. And exhale out. Wonderful. Okay, so both arms are goal pose, palms facing the ceiling. Lift the knees, breathe in. Knees in close. And then exhale over to the other side. Navel pulls to the back body and you stay. Yeah. So you can turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Okay. I'm going to stay facing you as I talk to you. And then if you want to place your hand on your nose, you can. Shoulders down. And a connected breath. So you inhale and then move right into that exhale. Deeper engagement on the abdomen, connecting to the back. Breathe in. Wonderful. Breathe out, shoulders down. Last time here, inhale. And exhale. Good. So now let's come up to all fours, okay? So a tabletop position. So roll over, get up, okay? And then palms flat on the floor. Spread your fingers wide, the hands are right below the shoulders. Gaze down between the thumbs. Inhale, lift the chin, lift your eyes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tuck the chin, bend the elbows, and move the hips to your heels. Good. Inhale, come back up to that tabletop. Lift the chin a little, look up, stretch your eyes, and then exhale, tuck the chin a bit, bend the elbows, and move the hips towards the heels. And maybe they touch the heels for some of you. Good. Inhale, come back up, look up, exhale, move back. Remember to bend the elbows, tuck the chin, and move the hips as close to the heels as possible, if not touching. And we're going to stay here, so if you need to place a pillow or a blanket underneath the hamstrings and above the calves, you can do that. Protect your knees in some way or anything that hurts. Today I'm speaking to the, I don't have my AirPods in today, so I'll keep my head up, but you can have your head down here. You can stack your fists if that's helpful, or if the head reaches the floor, go ahead, do that. Yeah. Again, I'm just keeping my head up so you can hear me more clearly than if it was muffled and down on the floor. Take this opportunity now to really just connect to this time you've taken for yourself, right? Feel the mat beneath you, the floor beneath your palms, underneath your legs. If the head is touching the floor, maybe rock your head left to right. And fully embrace this moment. This dedication. This dedication to yourself. Okay. So you can keep your head down. Let's walk our hands over to the left side of the mat, okay? And then where you can get a wonderful stretch is in your right side body here. So move the hand over as much as you can. The head can be down, and then hips are still down. So if that right hip lifted up a little, set them back down. And then breathe into your right lung and expand your right rib cage. And then exhale, soften closer to the floor, even through the shoulders, elbows, and palms. Yeah. Good. Breathe in. Take a deep breath in. Fill up your right lung, right side of your back. And then exhale. Okay. Nice and slow. Let's walk the hands over to the other side again. The head can remain down. Yeah. So look a lot like this. And then mindfully, we're just focusing all your attention here to the left side body. Breathe into your left lung, expand your left rib cage, even the whole left side of your back, and then exhale, soften closer to the floor, all body parts closer to the floor. Yeah. Again, breathe in. And exhale. Soften through the jaw, even the face. Inhale. And exhale. All right. Come back to a neutral position with your hands, so back out in front, and come up to a tabletop. Okay. Using the breath in this, subtle but powerful movement. And remember, we're working on the abdomen, pulling back on every exhale. Breathe in to start. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under. Lift your hips up. Drop the heels down. Gaze back at the toes. Inhale, come back to tabletop position. Good. And then exhale, go back to downward facing dog. You lift the hips, drop the heels, drop the head. Widen through the shoulders. Super. Breathe in. And then exhale, pull the tummy back. Drop the head down and stay. Breathe here. Okay. Bend your right knee deeply, and as much as possible, press the left heel down closer to the floor. Try not to force too much, no pain, no pain. Breathe in with your right knee bent. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Good, it's nice and subtle. Good. Inhale, bend your right leg. Exhale, press the heel down, straighten the leg out. One more time, breathe in. Bend the leg, right leg, and then exhale, set the heel down. As close to the floor as it'll go. You can even step your feet in a little if you need to, okay? Bend the left leg now, breathe in. Exhale, press the heel down. Good, bend the leg again, left leg, breathe in. Right heel is pressing down the whole time. Then exhale, straighten the left leg. You're looking back at your toes or even towards your tummy. Inhale, bend your left leg. Exhale, straighten the leg, heels press down. Good, breathe. Now just hold here, ungrip through the fingers, ungrip through the toes, the jaw even, and steady your gaze right at your feet or towards your tummy. So if you're looking up, if you see your hands, if you're looking at the mat, change the direction towards your feet or towards your tummy. And let the neck be long. Good, wonderful. Now take your hands and just walk them towards your feet. And you'll be in a forward fold eventually. And if your hands aren't touching the ground, you can use something, a yoga block if you have one. Again, You know, soup cans work great, you know, that bring you up to about here. And just try not to worry about it too much if you're not able to touch the ground yet. Enough practice, you just might. Now inhale. Exhale, pull the navel to the back body. Drop your head down more. You might fold in a little more. Super. Okay. So work your feet to the outer edge of your mat. Okay, so I still keep my feet on the mat a little bit here. It's kind of half and half, split in half here. You know, what is it, like 3 toes out, 2 toes on? Okay, just to keep that grip and that safety and stability. Okay, now let's adjust and move weight towards the bottom onto the feet without gripping through the toes. Place the right hand on the mat below your face. Again, if you're on a can, you'd be up here, or a yoga block. You need to be. Let's lift the left hand up towards the ceiling. Yeah. Okay. You can rotate your wrist. And to deepen the twist, if possible, take your hand that's on the floor and place it to your left foot and twist. Breathe in. And twist a little more. You can look up or look down, depends on how your neck feels. Breathe in. And exhale, release. Just hang forward, keep your feet where they are, and place your left hand on the mat. Okay? And then reach your right hand up, and again, just quick and easy rotation through the wrist. Yeah. And the hand can move closer to your right foot. Deepen the twist, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the waist. You even feel your navel move to the right. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale. And exhale, release, come down, fold forward. Work your feet back in about hip-width distance apart. For a modification, your hands can go on the hips here. Otherwise, extend your arms out, palms face one another. You're more or less the biceps are alongside the ears. Strong and steady through the core. Inhale, engage your abdomen. Keep your spine long and straight. Your gaze is down. Exhale, fold forward, nice and easy. Navel pulls to the back body. Good. Inhale, come back up halfway, nice and strong. Exhale, come on down. Next time we'll stand all the way up on that inhale. Inhale, come on up. Reach up. Good. And then exhale, hands come down. Good. Let's come up to the top of the mat, okay? Is that working for us here? Okay. So feet hip distance apart. Okay, stabilize through your feet, arms down alongside your body. And then, if you're comfortable doing so, close your eyes. Otherwise, just set them on a spot straight ahead in your space. Always facing down. Just stabilize your standing position. So let's go through 3 sun salutations. Pretty just basic, traditional, and nice short version, okay? So inhale, the hands go up. Exhale, fold forward, and remember you can have your hands on your hips if you need that support. Inhale, half lift, hands go to the shins, gaze is down, spine is long. Exhale, plant the hands down to the floor, slip your feet back, and come down to a low plank. Sit your knees down for a modification. Inhale up to cobra. or upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. So the next one, I'll do the modifications. Okay. Inhale, gaze at the hands. Exhale, step towards them. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold forward. Okay, so modification, hands to the hips. Inhale, come on up. And then everybody reaches their hands up, okay? And you go ahead and do the original version if you need to. Exhale, come forward and placing my hands on the hips for the modification. And then I'll set them down. Everybody step back. Modification, drop to the knees, lower down. Okay, you can take upward facing dog, or here the modification is cobra. Just lifting up a little. And then exhale, come down a little bit, and we push back to down dog. Okay. Everyone, inhale, look at the hands. Exhale, step towards them. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten the back, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Tummy pulls to the back body. Inhale, rise up to Tadasana, nice and strong. Exhale, fold forward. Take the variation that's best for you. Inhale, halfway lift. Remember, you can always rewind and rewatch. Exhale, step back, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Great, and exhale, downward dog. Wonderful. Remember, you can step in a little bit. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Let's come up to a high plank pose. And hold your high plank. If your wrists hurt here, go ahead and lower down to your forearms. Whatever position you're taking, though, notice if your fanny is going up and just adjust so that you have more of a plank. I'm going to go back onto my hands today. Okay. Breathe. Wonderful. Now, go ahead and work your feet close together so they're touching. And then tilt your heels to the right. Okay, so your left foot is on top of the right foot. And your left hand goes up into the air. Now, if possible, push your left rib cage up towards the ceiling more. Inhale your left hand over your head, palm faces down. Expand through the rib cage more, and then exhale, move your left hand back. Yeah. Inhale the hand over your head. And exhale, move the left hand back. Next time, we'll keep the hand over the head if possible. Inhale here. Good, breathe. Open up the left side. Breathe in deep to it. And then exhale. Okay, let's switch sides. You can just turn your back to the computer, or you can switch like I did, so I can keep my face facing you. All right, so right hand is up in the air. Hand goes over the head, and we inhale deeply, push the rib cage up towards the ceiling. Exhale, move your hand back. Hand over your head. Inhale, press your rib cage up. And then exhale, hand goes back. Inhale your hand over your head. Now keep it there and breathe into your right lung deeply. Exhale. Doing great. Breathe in. Pull your tummy back as you breathe out. Good. All right. Come back to a plank pose. Okay. Both hands on the floor. Wonderful. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop to your knees. Push back to child's pose just for a moment. Okay. So this is what it looks like. If your head doesn't touch down and it's kind of floating up, you can always make fists and stack your hands that way and rest your head down. Super. All right, so let's come to a seated position here. All right, pull your knees in towards your chest. Yeah. And if possible, lift your feet up off the floor. Okay, you can always place your hands behind your knees. Some of you can release your hands from your knees altogether. Some of you can extend your legs long. Okay. Make sure your back is as straight as possible. Shoulders down. Continue to breathe. Good. You might be here a little while. So if the body starts to shake, that's okay. And remind yourself, even if you have to mentally say to yourself, or even out loud, it's your home, right? Or wherever you're practicing. It's okay that I'm shaking. Yeah, internally, inside, I'm fine. Yeah. And you can take as a reminder, like how I grabbed onto my knees, just as a reminder, you can modify at any time, or you can challenge yourself more at any time. Yeah. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your feet down and give yourself a little squeeze. All right. And let's come up to standing. Okay. Wonderful. All right. So, I think I'm going to turn and face you. I think that might be best. Okay. So, let's take figure 4. Okay. So, take your right leg, standing on your left leg. Okay. Take your right leg and place the ankle on the thigh. Now, if it has to go down further, that's fine. Just make sure it's not actually on your knee. So go above the knee, or you can take a tree pose and place the foot here, and then that's where you'll stay. Otherwise, figure 4, knee drops down. And then here, let's try to lower the hips, almost like you're taking a seat. Okay, move the foot down a little bit if it's not already, just above the kneecap, the knee itself, knee joint. And what we can do here is start to turn and twist over to your left side. Now you can place the arm, your upper arm, right on the sole of your foot. I almost fell there. Yeah. Just looking for my word, arm. Good. And breathe. And powerfully, remember that breath. We're breathing in and pulling the navel to your back body, and feel how you get that deeper twist and that deeper support. Okay. If you're still in this position, go ahead and twist and unwind. Good. Shake that out a little bit if you need to. Let's try the other side, okay? So this might be trickier or easier or similar. So remember, you can just hold here during this next offer. Okay, otherwise, figure 4. Again, foot is flexed. We're not here too long because remember, we have this option to lower the hips down. Good. And then some of you will go ahead and twist. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, we still mindfully pull the navel towards the spine on every exhale. Super. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come on out, come on up. Whew. Yeah. All right. Let's go back up to the top of your mat. Yeah. Okay. Inhale the hands up over your head. Your feet are about hip-width distance apart. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank. You remember your modifications. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, and then exhale, down dog. Wonderful. Look back towards your legs, your tummy. All right. Let's lift the right leg up. Okay. And then bend the knee and push the knee towards the wall that it's facing, the back wall. So you feel the knee pull at the hip and even the lower back. It's a really great stretch. Can you even more powerfully pull that lower abdomen to the sacrum on your exhale? Let's try the other side, okay? Set the right leg down, lift the left leg up, and then we bend the leg. And again, I'm just gonna demonstrate, it's the knee going towards the wall it's facing. So you get this pulling effect, if you will, right through the thigh, up to the hip, and even your lower back. Keep your left foot flexed, and your gaze, just look back at your right foot. Really press that knee, stretch the left side body. Great. Go ahead, come on out, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up again, breathe in. And exhale, step the foot up to your hands. Exhale. Good. Let's take warrior one. Set your left heel down, bend the right leg. Arms go out or to your hands to the hips. Come up to stand. Super. So starting off with warrior one, your back foot is turned in, right? Right leg is bent, but the knee doesn't go up past the heel that it's over. Good. Now right away, let's straighten the front leg. Okay? The left leg where it is. Right hand to your hip, left hand up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, come down. Okay? So soft bend in the front leg. Okay? You go down as far as your body allows. Good. Now come up strong and steady. Inhale. Exhale. Go down nice and slow, nice and strong. Tummy pulls back. Okay, we'll add on a little bit. First, inhale, come back up. And if possible, start to twist. So to twist, so this hand goes to the other side of the foot, the pinky toe side edge. Okay. Now when we inhale, we only go up halfway. And then exhale again, if possible, the hand goes to the pinky toe side edge of the foot. And stay here, and here you can have that can. Or if the hand touches down, do that. Okay, I'm making some adjustments through the back, straightening out the back, the spine. Gaze down, if you can. Yeah. And the hand that's on the hip, reach it up towards the ceiling. Now, as I inhale, prepare. Exhale, start to twist, feel your navel pull to the back body, start to look over to your right side. Okay, I'm going to look down so maybe you can hear me a little bit better. Breathe in. And twist a little bit more, you might look up. Wonderful. Stay here. Stabilize right through your center. And release. Both hands to the floor, one on each side of the foot, okay? Bend your right leg that's in front here. And come on up to standing. Arms out if possible. And lower the arms down. Straighten leg. So I'm gonna just pivot, okay? So now you're facing the back of your mat. Right? Start off with warrior one. First, just finding that stance, your center. Yeah. Okay, remember, we don't twist right away. Left hand to the hip, right hand up in the air. Inhale, soft bend in this leg, don't forget. So just a little soft bend, not hyperextending. Go down. Nice and strong. Inhale, come on up, core engaged. Good. Exhale, go back down. Again, we're not twisting just yet. If you take that twist. Inhale, come back up. Now go ahead and take that twist. Okay, so the hand goes over to the pinky toe side edge. Super, up halfway, breathe in, gazes down. Exhale, twist over to the pinky toe side edge of the foot. And again, the hand is flat. You might be on a yoga block here. Okay, you might not be taking the twist at all. You can keep the hand here and still offer this left hand up towards the ceiling and offer the intention of the twist in your waist, okay? Breathe in. Good, and then exhale, turn your navel to the left as you pull it back to your spine. Look up if you can. Inhale. Super. And exhale. Deepen the twist there every time you breathe out. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale at your pace. Good. And release. So frame your foot with each hand, right? Right hand on the big toe side. Bend the front leg. Super. And we come up to stand. Good. Straighten the leg and pivot so that your feet are facing the same direction. Yeah. Okay, so good and parallel. Yeah. How are you doing? Okay, so we're going to take a deeper twist, really rinse out through the organs, and the best thing you can do to, that detox, the decompress, even likely to de-stress, right, from less tension in the body. Okay, is that core engagement, especially this lower core. Okay, yeah. All right. So listen, there's going to be a little change in the breath potential for you. Just be mindful that nothing hurts and that you feel stable and strong if you try it, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Twist over to your left foot with your right hand. Look up. Inhale, come back up. Drop the stand, arms out. Good. And then exhale over to the other side. Good. Inhale, come back up, all the way up, arms out. And then go over to the left side again, okay? And if you can, your hand comes down. You can, anywhere it needs to land is fine. The furthest extension we're looking for is the palm down on the pinky toe side edge. Fingers the opposite direction of the toes. Your hand can be, your left hand can be on the hip or up towards the ceiling. And again, that deep engagement of the internal body, inner core to the back. And for the next few breaths here, when possible, if possible, when you exhale, can you hold your breath out for a second or two? Inhale naturally, and then when you exhale fully, see if you can pause the breath a second or two. Now we'll extend the arms out as you come on up. Yeah. Oh, as I sit your arms down, take a moment, pause. Necessary pause. Oh. All right. Arms go back out. Excuse me. Inhale and exhale over to the other side, so your right leg. Now, if you need your hand here, that's okay. You can hand over towards the big toe, possible. You can be up on that yoga block, or you can, or both. Otherwise, we're looking for the palm to possibly be over on the pinky toe side edge of the foot. Fingers facing the opposite direction of the toes. Then your right arm is up to the ceiling, and your gaze goes up that direction also. Now you stay in it. I'm going to come up, but you stay in it, okay? You stay in that twist. Remember, exhaling, pull back, connect front to back in your inside, the inside of the body. And finally, if you haven't started already, every time you exhale, see if you can keep the breath out a second or two. On your next inhale, come up to standing, arms out. Super. Arms come down. Take a necessary pause. You can even close your eyes and just reflect on how the body feels right now. Okay, let's come back down on the floor, onto the back. Okay. I'm going to stabilize a bit through the spine, okay? One of my favorite movements is dynamic bridge, as I was taught by my yoga teacher. So feet flat on the floor, knees over the heels. Feet are about hip width distance apart here. Arms alongside your body to start. And when you're ready, let's go. Inhale, lift the hips up, reach your hands up, palms face up, push your pelvis up towards the ceiling, gaze at the ceiling. Exhale, lower down one vertebrae at a time, so go slow. Be methodical. navel close to the spine. Perfect. Let's do this a couple more times. Breathe in, lift the hips, push the hips up. Yeah, arms up. And then exhale, slowly lower, stabilize to the knees. Lower abdomen pulls back. One vertebrae time going down. Nice. One more time. Breathe in dynamically. Breathe in, lift up. Reach the hands back. Good. Exhale, lower. This time we'll hold the position, but keep your arms down. Inhale, lift the hips up, and breathe here, okay? So I'm pushing the hips up, and you can stay right here. You can even support, your back. Pull down to the fanny or your low back. Ideally, you're keeping your gaze up to the ceiling, and maybe even tuck your chin in a little. Some of you can interlace the fingers underneath your back and scooch the shoulder blades in close. If you feel your knees moving out, just move them back in over the heels. Your feet shifted at all, just make sure that you adjust them back to a parallel position. Rest your mind. Okay, release your hands if you have your fingers interlaced. And we're going to take a seat. Okay, so just push yourself up. Okay, so let's take one more wonderful twist. Let's do maybe a couple. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so first let's just rest on your left side, like you're just hanging out at the beach or something. So the beaches are opening, I think I heard. This video is being recorded. Things have changed, right? Left hand on the floor, right hand goes also to the floor on the same side. And if it's possible for you, tuck the fingers underneath this left thigh, okay? And the palm is flat to the floor as much as possible, towards the floor as much as possible, okay? If not touching for some of you. Now the left hand can go behind you and grab onto your thigh. So if you could it could help support you so that your back is straight, okay? Again, I felt my right hand lift up, so I'll press it back down. Everybody sit up straight. Breathe. And then go ahead and move slowly your neck, your head. So you can get a really wonderful stretch here, right through here in your neck. And then where you feel the most tension and the potential for relief, stay there. I know I'm getting quite a bit in my left. Well, it's my right, but what looks like your left. And this arm that's right behind me. Oof. It's intense. I'd like to hold it a little more if you don't mind. Okay. Oh, how's that feel? Go ahead, come on out. I don't know about you, but oof, I needed that right there. Okay, so let's go to the other side. So it's, remember, you're just hanging out on your right hip here. Okay. Now we're going to take the left hand underneath the palms, but you can see a little bit better on this side, maybe, right? I don't know. Okay, and then your right arm can wrap behind you, grab onto your thigh, and then just adjust where you find that really just juicy spot. It's different for everyone. You want to really feel this right shoulder drop, okay, also. Continue to breathe. Super. Go ahead, unwind. Good. And then you can keep the right leg more or less where it is. Just make sure you're not sitting on the foot. Okay. Sit up straight. Okay, so the knee is pointing up. The left foot is flat on the ground as much as possible. And you can take your right elbow over to the opposite, so the outer edge of this leg, or IG band here. Okay, sit up straight, breathe in, and exhale, pull the navel back, twist over towards the left. This left hand can be on the floor to help encourage the twist. Just be very mindful that there's not too much force, just encouragement to twist the body. You're bringing out a washcloth, right? The next couple breaths here, when you exhale, can you exhale all the air out and hold the breath out for a second or two? Wonderful. Go ahead and unwind and let's switch sides. Okay, so the left leg is bent on the floor, the right foot comes over. You know, if this is your first time doing this, the foot might not actually go to the outer edge of this leg on the thigh side. That's okay, as far as it can go, and the foot is flat, and this foot comes up so you don't sit on your heel. Okay? And then the left elbow comes to the outer edge of the leg. Possibly, remember, you can always just hold on to with your hand. The other hand just encourages the twist without too much force, just encouragement. We're here for a bit, so settle in, both seat holds down. And inhale and exhale. You might even close your eyes or rest your gaze on one spot. And settle into the moment. Settle into the present moment. And for this next time, if you haven't started already, remember you can Exhale fully and hold your breath out for a second or two. Maybe even drop deeper into this moment that is now. Good. Then go ahead and unwind, and let's go to our back and stay there, okay? So lay down. Super. Pull the knees in towards your chest. Gentle squeeze, drive the sacrum down, tailbone down towards the floor, and gaze at the ceiling. Extend the legs, your feet up towards the ceiling. Legs are straight, legs are long. If you have rolled up a little bit, go ahead and sit the tailbone back down towards the floor. I don't know if you, I know when I travel, maybe you're still traveling because I know some people have or get to, or you're going back into it now. This is one of my favorite positions, legs up the wall, to stabilize after all the, no matter how much you travel, there's just always some switch up in the body, just so much movement, right? This is a wonderful way just to ground in one's body. In fact, travel doesn't even need to be involved if you're just looking to calm down yourself. Great, before bed or just after a stressful day. Maybe just maintaining your peace and needs. Super. Okay, let's set the feet down. Okay. And let's extend the left leg long on the floor. Pull your right knee in. And then guide the knee across the body. So over to your left side, okay? So your right leg goes over to your left side. This is different. The leg might be up here. It's different for everyone. Some of you will have the leg all the way down to the floor while maintaining both shoulders on your mat. And some of you can just grab onto that big toe and you can have the leg long. It's ideal to continue with the front body engagement to the back body with every exhale. Yeah, you can. And mindfully feel the right seat bone press towards the wall that it's facing. You can find some length in the waist that way. You can lengthen the hip to the waist. You can always go back to how it was in the beginning of class where both legs were bent. It's wonderful too. Whatever you're doing, just be in it. And at some point, you don't need to adjust anymore. Just settle into where the body's currently at. Okay, so let's come back to that neutral position that we all started in. Back on the floor, feet on the floor, knees pointed out. Okay, and then your right leg can go long. Pull the left knee in, gentle squeeze. And again, remember you can just draw the knee across your body. If you've rolled up a bit here, you can just sit the arm back down as much as possible. And some of you can grab onto your big toes, extend the leg long on the floor. Really deepening the twist, ringing out by feeling like you're just rinsing out all the stress and tension of maybe some eating habits that weren't ideal, some stress you've been under, worry. I don't know anybody who's been immune completely and totally of any of that. It's even interesting, you can have so much that's just fine in your own life, but if you're at all sensitive, you can, and if you're not careful at protecting your energy, you can really fall prey to worry, other people's stress. It ends up being your own. So let it go. Doesn't mean that you don't care, but the stress and worry doesn't help. Okay, that's long enough, right? So go ahead and unwind. Come to your back. Okay, so just make sure everything's grounded in, settled in, and then when you're ready, you can pull the knees back towards your chest. Feeling Supta Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Okay. And I always like to kind of stretch out my tummy a bit. You can have your hands on your inner thighs if you'd like. You can place them on your abdomen. You can even take a supported version where you place maybe some pillows or a couple yoga blocks underneath your legs. If you're comfortable doing so, close your eyes and rest. Rest in your position, your current position, your current state. Okay, and we'll find our way into Shavasana. So take your time. First, pull the knees in, make some adjustments, and then when you're ready, the legs go long, and wherever you can spill off your mat, whatever space you have, take it up. Inhale deeply, And exhale deeply. Release and let go, and keep, for just a couple moments here, just keep finding ways to let the ground, the earth support your body. So there's nothing to hold on to, nothing to hang on to. If you notice, I'll sit up, but you stay down, okay? Lay down. And completely surrender your body to the ground beneath you. And if possible, start to get a sense or this feeling of letting go of, even if it's just for this time that you're laying in Shavasana on your mat, to just let all your stresses and all your worries fall, be drawn into the earth. To the fire in the core of the earth, and see them burn, feel them burn. Anything and all things that don't serve you for your highest vibrational self. You can name those things, or you can just get a sense or a feeling of it. I'll let it be quiet here, talking very little, so you can have some time with this, but just letting all of it go. And getting a sense that just clearing out anything and everything that doesn't serve you. Every misunderstanding, every anger, every worry, every emotional pain, every physical pain, every loss. Just clear the boards, clear the space. Now try this. Try to, if possible, let go of your identifications, your name. And your other names that people call you. Brother, sister, mom, dad, boss, employee. Think of all the different titles and names that you have and just let them all go. Release your gender. Where you live, how you live. Take this opportunity to connect to the soul that lives in the body you have and its formless, shapeless, nameless thing that it is. And see that bright and illuminated. You're at the heart. So bright that it illuminates the body you have. Nothing to be, nothing to do. Just be bright, formless, shapeless. Now allow yourself to maintain this connection, or better said, the realization of that of which you are is that. The soul that is formless, shapeless, timeless, everlasting. And when you're ready to do so, invite some movement in your body, but take it easy, take it slow. Soft movements through the fingers, wiggle the toes. Rock your head left to right, open your mouth, stick out your tongue, swallow. All while remaining, all while remembering, maintaining that connection to the soul that lives within the body you're moving now. And then roll over onto one side and push yourself up to a seated position when you're ready. So you can hang out there for a second if you'd like. But go slow just to keep the peace and the ease of all the work you've done today to get there. And when you find a seated position, make it a comfortable one. Cross-legged, it's great. Sitting on a chair that's better for your body, that's fine. See if you can still sit up straight as much as you can. Shoulders down and eyes closed if you're comfortable with that. As this video is being recorded, we are having a lunar eclipse. We're going to have a lunar eclipse. And it reminds me of this connection of the sun and the moon within the body. So this body is a universe, right? And the soul, the sun, and the mind, the moon. So can you connect that in some way, whether it's a feeling or that sensing of or seeing it even, of the illuminated soul shining on the mind, as the mind itself is not light, but has this great potential to reflect the soul. Perhaps even the mind feels brighter, clearer, happier. And how peaceful that is. And in this state, solutions to situations in your life arise or have the potential to. It's in this state I often, when I remember to, can ask a question. And before we close out here, maybe you have a question. Just pick one out of all of them, of course. We all have. You are seeking a solution to something, for something. For someone, or somebody's, or to someone. And clearly ask, and ask for a clear answer. And it may not come now, and I'll give you a moment here with some silence. It may not come up now, and it may not come up in words, but ask for something so clear that it's undeniable, that you can participate in the resolve of this issue. In your world today. And let's bring our palms together at the heart, lower the chin. Honor your yoga practice, your asana practice. Honor the peace and ease of gently guided meditation for clarity. Thank you. Namaste. All right, thank you. I love all the messages I get. I think many of you have found me on social media, and that's great. It's hard to answer all the inquiries and there and on that format. There's just so many, it's impossible to go through. So if you don't mind, right here in the video, you can just leave a comment of, obviously sticking to the community guidelines of YouTube, being respectful and of course kind. But do share if you desire a change in something, or you desire to see a video of some content that I haven't shared yet with you. I have a pretty big toolbox because of some great teachings that have been shared with me. So I'd love to offer that to you if you're interested. Subscribe if you'd like to always be notified when content is up. It's always awesome if you like the video, then I know to work more in that direction as I get used to being on the video platform. And I thank you. I thank you for finding this and finding us together. I love it. And any way we have to do it is great with me to be with you. All right. Till next time. Namaste.